the day that I am filming this intro part right here is current. Like, I filmed this the same day that this video went up. But I thought I better explain a little bit about what's going on in today's video, just so it's not confusing for some people. Because yesterday when I posted the video about the pumpkin muffins, there was a lot of confusion about people not seeing the pumpkin in the recipe. And you are correct, I did not add pumpkin to that recipe, but I put some text on the screen that said add pumpkin spice, or it's so good with pumpkin spice, and that's what I did. So I did not add like canned pumpkin to make those pumpkin muffins. I added pumpkin spice. So I hope that clears up any confusion. And then at the very end of the video, I think I put in text also, be sure and add pumpkin spice, that it was so good. So I don't add like canned pumpkin or anything like that to those muffins, because I just add pumpkin spice, and it is so good. And that's just why I call them pumpkin muffins, because I add the pumpkin. What I have is actually pumpkin pie spice, and it is so good. So that's what I add to those muffins. So hopefully that clears up any confusion there. And I think I'm going to go back and put the recipe, like pin a comment, so that everybody can have the measurements. I'm terrible about doing that, and I need to remember to do that for y'all when I post a recipe. So I'm trying to be better. And also in today's video, you are going to see some clips of me making some homemade sun tea. How many of y'all have ever had sun tea? So my mama used to make sun tea all the time when I was a kid. Like, I can remember that, and just watching it change colors out in the sun on the sidewalk. I remember that so vividly. So this summer, I definitely wanted to make some sun tea and just, you know, kind of bring that memory back. It is so good. So the clips that you are going to see, they are from several weeks ago when it was like 95 degrees here. It was still very hot outside. And so I just wanted to make sure that I got those clips played while it was still kind of warm for some people, and they could make some sun tea, excuse me. Those clips I kind of forgot about. So I film a lot of things. Sometimes I forget that I even filmed those. So when I was doing a clean out, I was like, oh, I need to post that so that everybody can see how I make the sun tea. So I didn't even do an intro for that video or nothing. I just immediately started filming me making the sun tea. So you might see some of the decor in the background is different, and that's because that was filmed before I decorated for fall. It was even filmed kind of before I redid a lot of things over at my coffee bar. So I just want to make that very clear that that was just, this is going to be some footage from several weeks ago, just so that there is no confusion. I have not changed everything back over there. Everything is still the same as it was for fall that y'all saw the other day. This is just some clips from, like I said, several weeks ago. But it is good footage, and it's going to show you how to make homemade sun tea, and I'm tasting it on here for y'all and everything else. And I do want to apologize about the parts where I am cooking bacon, because that bacon frying in the background gets very loud, and I did not realize that. I tried to take some of that out in editing, but because I am talking also in some of those parts, there was no way to balance it out. So you're just going to have to listen really hard when I'm frying the bacon, and just kind of overlook the loud bacon noise. And I'm making a note that anytime I do bacon or anything like that I'm frying, to be very mindful of how loud it is on camera. I'm learning, y'all. I am used to filming and doing everything on my thrifting channel, and so I'm trying to learn over here on the family channel how to film and do just some of those sort of things different. So just bear with me as I learn. But yeah, we are getting ready to go to a funeral, so I didn't really have time today to film and do what I was gonna do for y'all. So that's why I pulled that footage from making the sun tea. So I hope y'all enjoy it. Okay, I'm on my last batch of bacon here so that I can make us some BLTs, and I just wanted to come on here and be I guess silly and just, do y'all notice that I'm cooking my bacon on the stove? I usually cook it in the oven, but child, after I scrubbed that oven like I did, I don't know if I'll ever go cook bacon in the oven again. I can clean this up a lot easier than I can that oven. I have a little grease splash thing here, and then I take and put a paper towel over it too, because you can see all the grease that kind of pops through, and that paper towel, excuse me, helps catch it so it's not splashing all over everything. That's really loud, so I'm gonna meet back up with y'all here in a minute. Okay, I'm sorry if it's loud in the background. My husband came in a while ago with a package for Elizabeth, and She's so excited. It's some headphones she ordered on Amazon Prime Day. And then this bacon, I had to switch it out. So I'm gonna get this jar off clean and rinsed off. And I wanted to show y'all that I do already have some of my Berkey water filtered and in these jars, because I like to just have it for stuff like this. Because I only have the 1 gallon Berkey. I wish now that I would have got the bigger one, but I didn't. So I'm just gonna get this all ready to go outside, because it is 12 o'clock and this will have plenty of time to sit in the sun and make some sun tea for me to be ready by supper. So I'm excited for this. I haven't had sun tea in a very, very long time. But let me know, have you ever made sun tea? Have you ever had it? It's on a whole new level. It is just so good. I don't even know how to explain it. I would recommend, you can use like a plastic tea container, but I would recommend using glass. I don't know why. I find that it just tastes better in glass. Maybe it's because I've only ever made it in glass jars. And if you don't have a gallon size glass jar like this, and you have just maybe like a half gallon size like this, or even you know, like even a quart, you could do like one tea bag and like 2 different ones, and then just add water to it when you add it to your tea pitcher. Alright, so all I'm gonna do is take my 1 gallon glass jug here. I'm gonna go ahead and put half a gallon of water in it. I'm going to put a good cup of sugar. I use organic pure cane sugar. Whoa, hold on. Let me get a different cup. This one is spilling, making everything spill. This one will do better. It's got the little pour thing on the side. I hope it does better anyway. Why do I feel like it's still gonna fall everywhere? All right, let me just help it along. I need my big funnel that I use for canning, but it's in the dishwasher because I just used it to make some homemade ranch last night. Okay, this is gonna work. So I'm going to put like 1 cup and maybe just a little bit more for good measure. Now my water already looks a little brown because, again, I use organic cane sugar. And this is what it looks like already anyway. It has a brown tint to it. So I'm going to get this stirred up the best I can. And I'm going to get my tea bags that I keep in my little thrifted tin here. And I'm probably, let's see, I'm probably going to use 4 or 5. And these are not the family size tea bags. These are just like the little regular size ones, you know. Sorry, I'm checking on this bacon again. Yep, it's ready. Once you flip it, it don't take long for that second side to get done. And when I cook bacon, I cook the whole package, even if we're not going to eat it, because I can keep it in the refrigerator or the freezer, and then we can have bacon to eat on all week for breakfast or on top of salads or whatever. So I think I'm going to go ahead and just do 4. I'm going to do 4 tea bags. And what I'm going to do is just kind of tie them right here at the end, up towards the top, just so they all kind of stay together. I'm going to put them in my jar, and then I'm going to put the rest of the water in here, fill it up. Okay, and then I'm going to give it another stir. Most of that sugar's kind of melted, but it'll melt more once it sits outside and gets good and hot. So this is just where we're at. That's all you do. And then I am going to, where'd my lid go? Here it is. I'm gonna make sure these tea bags are good and down in there, and I'm gonna put my lid on. Get this out of the way. I'm gonna go set this in the sun for several hours. I think the best place to put this is going to be up on our pool deck rail. Even though it's kind of in the shade right now, I promise you, here in about 30 minutes, the sun is going to be all over this pool deck, and this will be straight sun. So I am super excited. Yay! I'll let y'all know in just a little bit. It's 12:15 right now. We'll come back and check on it at 3:15 and just see how dark it is. Okay, y'all, I kind of forgot about the tea at 3 something because I was out here helping my husband mow, and we'd eaten all the things, and I went to get in the pool because I was so hot. And look at this beautiful sun tea, y'all. Let me get around. That's kind of got a glare. Ooh, we cannot wait to have some of this after a hot, hard day in the yard. You can probably still hear the lawnmower going. Yes, I am so ready for a glass of this. Woo! I'll let y'all know how it tastes, but I wanted to show y'all how dark it was. I'm gonna give it a good shake once I get inside, or I'm gonna probably remove those so I don't bust them open. Look, you can even see the dust on top of the lid because we've been out here mowing. I actually forgot all about this. I'm so excited. Let me get inside and show y'all how I finish it off and pour me a glass. Took the lid off, and it smells so good. I'm just gonna give it a little bit of stir to make sure if there was any sugar at the bottom, that get that good and stirred in. And then I'm gonna go ahead, and my hands are clean. I just showered. I just washed my hands, so we're all good. So I'm just gonna lightly squeeze those. A lot of people say don't squeeze your tea bags because you can really bust the bags and have grounds all in your tea, but I've always kind of just very lightly squeezed just to get it all out. And I have busted them before, but not very often. Okay, let's get a glass of tea. I'm so hot and thirsty. This is going to hit the spot. Let me get some ice. The only thing about it being in this kind of jug is pouring it. So especially like the first cup. So what I'm gonna do, have one of these little kids cups, and I just put it down in. And usually after the first cup, you can pour it pretty easy, or just transfer it. Sometimes I just transfer it into our plastic tea containers. I'm excited, y'all. I just took a shower and my hair's all slicked back, so oh my goodness, y'all. There just ain't nothing like some sun tea. Save your house from the heat of making tea and just let the sun do what it naturally does. This is so good, y'all. It's amazing. Sorry, my hair is all slicked back and I look like rough. Not really rough, I look fresh and clean, but I am not camera ready. Let me know if you've ever made sun tea before, and if you haven't, after you watch this video, let me know, do you plan on making some sun tea down in the comment section. I am also going to be, what I was going to be filming today is my fall bedroom, and I'm not going to get a chance to do that and upload that for y'all, so that will probably be coming out Sunday. So I have a few days after today to kind of get that stuff done. We have to go to Houston on Friday for a doctor appointment, a dentist appointment, and so yeah, my life is just busy. So I'm gonna probably take tomorrow to do some filming, and then Saturday to do some editing for the home channel. I will have a thrifting haul video for you on Friday on my Thrifter thrifting channel. But yeah, so as far as this channel, after today, I'll see y'all back here on Sunday with my master bedroom fall tour.